Hey, this is Russ. I wanted to give you guys an update on my knee replacement. It's been about 2 weeks since the last updates, and there's not a whole lot to report. My flexion, which is the bend in my knee, still seems to hover about 100 to 103 degrees by myself when I pull back on it. And when pushed by the physical therapist, I hit anywhere between, on average, between 110 and as high as 116 degrees. Now, that 116 degrees only happened once. Realistically, I usually hover about 110. Yesterday, not so good. I did about 97 when done on my own, and 102 when he pushed it. So really, I hover between, realistically, 100 and, I'll say about 102 to 110 when he pushes hard. Now, when I say when he pushes hard, I'm talking when he pushes to the point where I'm screaming in pain. That is the reality of knee replacement for people who have to deal with this. And I don't tend to scream, but I do this a lot. Ow, 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 ow. And I've noticed that this is how many of the patients that are alongside of me doing physical therapy, that's how they scream too. Now, the only good part is I do have a little bit of a sense of humor when we do this, and I joke with my physical therapist and the other therapists around me. I figure I can either joke about this or I can sit there and scream and swear at them. Which one would you rather have, right? And they've told me that people do swear at them. And yeah, it's kind of funny. To me, it's funny, but again, if you're in the pain, it's not so funny at that point. But you've got to have a sense of humor, otherwise you're going to go crazy about this stuff, right? I've come to the point of realization that there's a very good chance I'm never going to get past 100 degrees on my own. I can't hit this 100 degrees on my own either, by the way. If I wake up in the morning, I'm lucky if I'm at 45 to, say, 65 degrees of flexion, of bend. And then the knee is actually very stiff. So I have to work at it. And if I work at it, I might get 90. If I'm sitting at a chair, I could do that by, throughout the day. But there's definitely stiffness in the knee. So no matter how much I work, I still feel it all the time. Is it painful? Nah, not really. I mean, it's bothersome. But if I pushed harder than, say, 90 degrees, yeah, it becomes kind of painful. It could hit maybe the 100 degrees with a lot of pain beforehand. But again, that's not what people do on a daily basis. You don't sit there and make your knee hurt, So will I ever be back to normal? In my mind, no, I'll never be back to normal. I don't think my wife accepts that. I think she says you're not fighting hard enough. But come on, we're talking almost 3 months now. The chances of me going beyond that is pretty slim. Physical therapist tells me that if I could hit 110 degrees eventually, I can function. But of course, you'll never function like you used to. Now, what about my ability to extend my leg? As you know, that I don't have a full extension of my leg. Most people, when if you were to take your leg and just extend it out, you'll find that you actually go past 0 degrees. You're probably in a negative number because it kind of caves in a little bit, right? I am at about 20 degrees. Now, you know that the doctor gave me the manual knee manipulations twice, and he was able to hit 0 degrees. But I can't hit that. I'm about 20 degrees from last measurement yesterday. Using the Jazz knee bending machine, as you saw in the last video, I get a little bit better than that. But again, after a day of just walking around and doing things, I'm probably back at 20 degrees. So will this extend out? I don't know. I've always thought that this is the thing that stopped me from walking, but apparently that's not the case. What actually stopped me from walking is the leg not having enough strength. And we've been working on leg strengthening exercises along with them pushing me constantly on the knee. And I do believe I am getting stronger in my leg. I'm still walking on the walker, but I have been playing around with walking with a cane at this point. at home. Now, I'm not confident enough to pull this outside and just use a cane outside. I feel more steady with the walker, but eventually I will eliminate the walker and start walking just with the cane. So with the added leg strength, and typically the leg strength had always been zapped out every time they did a knee manipulation. You know, you did the operation, a month later, you had a knee manipulation, that zapped out all the strength. A month later, they did a second knee manipulation, that zapped out all the strength again. Here we are coming up now almost on 3 months, but there's no knee manipulation scheduled yet. I use that word lightly because you never know what they're going to do. So the strength is building up now, and because of that, I am feeling more confident walking with the cane. I don't feel that I can walk outside without the walker. I feel that I need some stability just in case, but let's give it a couple of more weeks. I might be on a cane. If I'm stuck with a cane permanently, not good, but I'm okay with it if I have to, but I'm not going to want to be stuck on a walker permanently. So at least we've got the cane to look forward to. Will I be back to 100% normal? Nah, it's never going to happen. I already know that. It's wishful thinking at this point, I think. So it's okay. I'm okay with it. As long as I'm able to walk and I can function, I think I'll be happy with that at this point. So on a brighter note, my weight loss. As you know, 2 years ago, I started a weight loss. I lost 50 pounds, gained back anywhere from 15 to 20 pounds back, and then did the knee replacement. Well, I've lost, how much have I lost? Half a pound shy of 60 pounds now. So from the 2-year diet. So whatever I gained, I lost, and then I lost some additional. So as of this morning, a half a pound shy of 60 pounds lost. That's a big amount of loss. But again, I had gained a lot because I was inactive. I didn't do a whole lot. I ate a lot of stuff, just sat around and ate, did nothing other than that. So the knees have really kind of messed up a lot of things, but at least that part of it is coming back to the point where I feel like I'm still considered obese. All right. If I lose some more, they might consider me overweight. Look it up. You'll see what the weight requirements are in order to be considered overweight, obese, or morbidly obese. Okay. So anyways, eventually I'll have another physical. I usually do a physical sometime in the winter, and we'll see where everything else falls into place. But with the weight losses there, I'm sure things are pretty good. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that update, and I appreciate your thoughts and prayers as I continue with the knee replacement. But the good thing is the weight is coming down. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment if you like, and I'll talk to you guys next time.